today I'm going to show you how to do Cal's bladder flush. And so we do this because Cal has had multiple bladder infections, UTIs, and so antibiotics just generally aren't helping, but this bladder flush seems to be helping and working. So you want to start by washing your hands and putting on gloves. All the supplies are in the drawers and they're labeled. And so you have a clamp, the 2 vials, an alcohol wipe, and then these are the tips for these vials. I'll show you what they look like. So this is the tip, and you take off the red part, put this tip on. There's just screws on, and I'll show you what you do next. So and I like to put his hand up here because then it's kind of out of the way. You want to unclamp the catheter tubing from this little safety device thing here so it doesn't get pulled, and then kind of get it out here. And then at this point you want to be really careful, because if you pull or it gets pulled, this could come out of his bladder and that would be bad. So you start by clamping the tubing here and then pulling it apart here. I always try to be very careful because the last thing you want to do is really get splashed, you know. And so it takes a little bit to disconnect these two, but then sometimes there can be urine in this tubing and you kind of want to flush it down. I also use this clip to secure it so it doesn't fall and splash, and yeah. So then once you have that clamped, you have your tip on one vial. I'll put the tip on the other vial. And then you're set to go. So insert it into the tubing, unclamp, and slowly push it in. These vials need to be stored in the refrigerator and taken out. I've tried to do an hour before I put it into his bladder, just to make it more comfortable, because if you can imagine putting something that's been in the refrigerator into your body, it could be uncomfortable. And then I try to hold it up and let gravity help. And then just put the other one in. Again, slowly press it down. And then again, I hold it kind of up so nothing spills out, because sometimes this antibiotic comes out. But then you want to clamp again. And now this has to stay in there for 10 minutes. And so we'll watch the time for 10 minutes and then I'll show you how to put it all back together.